जय गुरु जी। गुरु जी महाराज के चरणों में सादर प्रणाम। सारी जुड़ी संगत को भी प्यार भरी नमस्ते। With Guruji Maharaj's immense grace and blessings, we are reading his divine Granth, the Light of Divinity. And today we will be reading Satsang as narrated of Rajinder Pal S. Randhawa. Guruji bails out a devotee from murder rap. Rajinder P. S. Randhawa was a promising young politician of Jalandhar when his life took a sudden turn. Randhawa, then president of the District Youth Congress, was going to a police station to thrash out a compromise with the ruling Akali Dal Badal group. A gunman had been granted to him by the state for his protection. As the two groups were reaching the police station, Randhawa was attacked. His gunman came in between the Akali Dal politician and Randhawa. The politician tried to take out his weapon, and in the ensuing melee, the gunman's carbine fired and the Akali Dal politician died. Charges under Section 302 for murder that carried on imprisonment for 10 years were framed against Randhawa. His distraught family sought help from saints and Babas, but to no avail. Then Randhawa's wife reached Guruji's doors. Guruji told her she had had a love marriage and love's power would bring back her husband. He predicted that a compromise would take place between the two parties. Guruji then went to Delhi. Randhawa was meanwhile in jail pending trial. He had Guruji's photograph with him in his cell and would clutch it as a lifesaver. Soon Randhawa was granted interim bail for a fortnight. He went to Guruji immediately and could not stop himself from crying. Guruji told him that he would become an MLA and a minister. All that Randhawa could think of at that time was that he was sitting in jail. After asking Guruji, Randhawa applied for an extension of bail for 6 months, which was granted to him. During this period, as Guruji had predicted, a compromise was worked out with the family of the slain Akali leader. Randhawa clarified what had happened during the incident and explained how he was innocent of the charges framed. As far as trial proceedings were concerned, the evidence was in favor of Randhawa, but the trial was getting extended, with the judge giving date after date. But a day before the final hearing, Guruji came to Jalandhar. Randhawa says that Guruji must have come to give his blessings. His wife went to Sadguru and he said that the judge would give a final decision that very day. It went exactly as Guruji had foreseen. Randhawa was acquitted of all charges in the final order given out, as its entirety the next day. After the court had declared him innocent, Randhawa went straight to Guruji's feet. The just freed leader wanted to quit politics, but Guruji asked him to continue, for it was his duty. Thanks to Guruji, Randhawa found himself a free man. Pet protection. Guruji is the embodiment of mercy. For him there is no one high enough or low enough. Even the mute appeal of nature reaches his tender heart. Unsurprisingly, thus, Guruji's protection went so far as to even touch Randhawa's pets. Randhawa liked dogs and would keep them as pets, but the puppies would never survive. It seemed his Rottweiler would go the same way. Randhawa took the sick dog to the vet, and a drip was attached to the dog. But the pet began vomiting. Randhawa brought back the dog, which was clearly in his last stages. On a whim, he began taking it towards Guruji's mandir. And then he spotted Guruji just a few devotees on the way. It was afternoon, and Guruji asked him whether he expected him to take care of the dogs too. Randhawa explained that he had happened to meet him. Guruji gave his blessings, and the pet's condition improved. The Rottweiler lived for around 6 to 7 more years. Shukrana Guruji. Sangaji, with this we come to end of today's reading. And while reading, I must have made a lot of mistakes. With folded hands and bowed head, I seek forgiveness for all of those from Guruji Maharaj and you. Shukrana Guruji.